Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at a foldable e-bike, and it's from Mokwheel. This is the Slate, and it is a sharp looking bike. We're going to test ride it and review it and share with you some of the features and some of the things that makes the Slate stand out from its competition. So let's go ahead and check out some of those specs now, and then we'll take it for a test ride. The current price of the Slate is $14.99. Currently on the website, there are only two colors available, and that's going to be platinum and jungle camo. The recommended rider height is 5 foot to 6'2". So you're gonna have a 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery that's nested to the top of the down tube. And you can charge it on or off the bike. To charge the battery on the bike, simply lift up this tab and charge it right here. To charge the battery off the bike, you're simply gonna insert your key, turn it, and remove the battery. There's even a battery strength indicator here at the top of the battery as well. To reinsert it, just drop it back in, snap it in place, and remove your key. Simple as that. The bike ships as a Class 2 e-bike, and you can unlock it to a Class 3. Mokwheel says you're going to get 50 to 60 miles of range with this bike. I'm sure that's going to be on pedal assist level 1 on flat ground with the light rider. The Slate has a 48 volt 500 watt hub motor. 65 newton meters of torque. The max payload is going to be 350 pounds and the bike weighs 64 pounds. You're going to have 5 levels of pedal assist. Front suspension with preload adjustment and lockout. You're going to have some sharp looking tan wall Chow Yang tires. They're 20 by 3 inches and they have a smooth street tread on them. The bike frame is going to be 661 aluminum alloy. Logan hydraulic disc brakes with 180 millimeter rotors. Like many of the new upgraded models, this bike is equipped with a torque sensor, which means the more you pedal, the more you'll get out of the motor. So you're gonna have these really comfortable Mokwheel grips. They have this gel here where your palm goes. They're super comfortable and they lock on both ends so they don't move when you're riding. To the left side of the handlebars, you're gonna have your thumb throttle and control pad. On the right side of the handlebars, you're gonna have a Shimano 7-speed trigger shifter and a bell. One thing you don't normally see on an e-bike is a display that's removable. It's a great security feature, and all you do is you just pinch these two pieces together here, pull it right out. To reattach it, there's a little lip here and a lip there. You're just gonna line them up and snap it in place. Simple as that. To power the bike up, you simply long press the power button, and then that color display pops right up. On the color display, you're gonna see your battery strength, what pedal assist level you're in, your real-time speed, your time of ride, your trip miles, and then if you hold down the right arrow and minus button, you'll go into a second set of settings that's gonna show you your average speed, your max speed, your odometer, and your trip miles at the bottom as well. If you don't do anything, it'll just go back to its original screen. On the keypad, the plus button is going to increase your pedal assist levels, and the minus button will decrease them. The left arrow is going to be your left turn signal, and the right arrow is going to be your right turn signal. To turn them off, you're just going to hit the same button again. If you hold the minus button, you'll put the bike into a walking mode, and if you hold the plus button, that'll turn on your headlight. This bike has a ton of settings. So to get into our settings, hold down your 2 turn signal buttons and you can change everything like your brightness, your units of measurement, your throttle speed, pedal assist level speed, intensity settings, your ride mode, your startup mode. You can check for errors. You could reset your tripometer and it'll even show you what version. There's even a second layer of settings if you hold the plus and minus button down at the same time. And that brings you in to another set of settings where you could change your pedal assist levels, your voltage level, wheel diameter, your magnets, the language. You could factory reset it. So this display has a ton of settings. It could be a video in itself. When you get yours, go through them, check them out. And if you ever had to, you could just go back to reset factory settings if you needed to. So it's a pretty powerful display on this bike, and it's nice to see that. You have integrated taillights that are also brake lights and turn signals left and right. A Shimano tourney derailleur. You're going to have anti-slip pedals with a reflector and they fold down. A double-sided chain guard. The front and rear plastic fenders come stock with the bike. The back rack also comes stock with the bike. You're gonna have an adjustable seat and handlebars on this bike. For the 5-foot rider with the seat and handlebars all the way down, it'll look like this. And for the 6'2" rider with the seat and handlebars all the way up, it'll look like that. You're gonna have a quick release seat post that's 30.4 millimeters by 280 millimeters. So if there are any specs or features that I didn't mention here today that are important to you, check out the Mokwheel website for more detailed information. Okay, let's do this. The Mokwheel Slate. It is a sharp looking foldable e-bike. We're gonna check it out. Let's get to it. So the side mirror and phone mount didn't come with the bike. I put them on there. We always want to ride safe with the side mirror, especially if you're gonna be in the road. So keep that in mind. Sometimes you get on these foldable bikes and they feel a little bit rickety. This doesn't have that feeling. So this bike has hydraulic brakes. On the left side of the handlebars, we have our control pad and thumb throttle. On the right, we have a 7-speed Shimano trigger shifter and a bell. Let's drop it down to pedal assist level 0. Pedal this bike like a regular pedal bike and show you what this bike is capable of doing with no power. We'll drop it right down to gear 1 and you can see my legs moving. That just shows you that we can pedal this bike up some hills on flat ground. It feels like it's gonna be fine pedaling it like a regular pedal bike. Up steep hills, any bike that's a little bit heavier is gonna be tougher to get up there, but this bike rides exceptionally well without a battery, and you can see that I'm going up a slight incline and no problem moving my legs. Let's go ahead and get a feel for it with no hands. You're probably not going to ride this bike no hands because this type of handlebars that come straight up and across, it's really difficult for them to be balanced when you're riding. So you're not going to really take your hands off of these handlebars. Let's go out here to the main road and open it right up. So we're doing 19. We're in gear 7, pedal assist level 5. 23. 24. So keep in mind, I'm 255 pounds, 5'11", so we're making this bike earn it. Let's go ahead and come over here into the park. So I can see the display perfectly fine with my sunglasses. I really like that. Sometimes when you get these color displays, you can't see well, and I can see perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and check out our 0 to 20 and see how quick this bike gets up to 20 miles per hour. Put our phone on here. Okay, throttle only, 0 to 20. Here we go. We're doing 12 miles an hour, 16, 19, there's 20. 9 seconds, that was really good. 9 seconds to get to 20 miles an hour. Let's go ahead and try it again. We'll go back this time. Stop, reset, and here we go, 0 to 20. 8 miles an hour, 10, 15, 18, 19, there's 20. 9 seconds. 9 seconds to get from 0 to 20 throttle only. That's really good. And these brakes feel great. I can't wait to do the brake test. I feel like these things are gonna stop on a dime. Let's do a GPS test and see if this bike is going the speed that it says it is. We'll go ahead and open up our app here. So the bike says we're doing 12, the GPS says 12, 10, 10. GPS says 9, bike says 9. Bike's saying 11, GPS is saying 10. 12, 11, bike saying 12, GPS saying 11, 12, 12. So we're within 1 mile per hour, maybe a half, because right now we're doing 12, 12, and I can see the decimal point here, but not on the GPS on the phone. As soon as we get to like 11 and a half, the bike moves, the GPS doesn't. So we're within, I'm gonna say, a half a mile per hour. So that's really good. So this GPS and bike are matching up really well. So we're really going the speed that the GPS says we are. Let's feel that torque. Yeah, I mean 500 watt hub motor. I feel like this is 750 really. Has a decent amount of torque, and I believe it's 65 Newton meters of torque, but it feels like it has more giddy up to me, but it is what it is. We'll head up to the main road and we'll check our pedal assist levels 1 through 5 and see how quick each one is going. Keep in mind this is a torque sensor bike, so you can get up to 20 or more miles per hour in any of the pedal assist levels. You'll just get there a little bit quicker and easier in pedal assist level 5 versus pedal assist level 1. And I do know from looking at some of the settings that you can customize your different pedal assist levels too, so that's really good to know. But we're gonna go ahead and start off in pedal assist level 1 and gear 7 and just comfortably ride it and see what each speed does. Okay, so from pedal assist level 1, we're doing 5, 9, 10 miles an hour, 11. In 2, we're doing 12, 13, 14. In 3, we're doing 15, 16, 17, 18. In 4, we're doing 19, 20, 21. And in 5, we're doing 22, 23, 24. Let's get it to 25. 25. So there you have it. The 5 different pedal assist levels, 1 through 5, while pedaling, and we made our top speed of 25 miles per hour. So I'm happy with that. Let's hear the difference between pedal assist level 1 and pedal assist level 5 with the torque sensor. We'll stand up right on them pedals and just try to get there as quick as we can. Pedaling only, gear 7. Here we go, pedal assist level 1. 8 miles an hour, 10, 13, 15, 16, 18, 19, there's 20. So it looked like 12 or 13 seconds to get to 20 miles an hour. So that was pedal assist level 1. Now we'll show you pedal assist level 5, how much quicker and with less effort we'll get there. Go up to 5 here and reset. Okay, pedal assist level 5, and here we go. 8, 12, 17, 19, 20. 8 seconds. 7 or 8 seconds, so it's hard to see. So there's the difference. So about 8 seconds in pedal assist level 5 and about 12 or 13 seconds in pedal assist level 1. We're gonna hit our brakes as soon as we get to this backpack. Each parking space is 9 feet, and we're gonna stop on this side of the white line. We just don't wanna leave a bunch of scuff marks in them. So let's go ahead and test them brakes. Here we go, we're gonna do a 20 and a 25 mile an hour brake test. Let's do it. These brakes feel really good. These are some Logan hydraulic brakes, so let's see how this bike stops. Here we go. 18, 19, there's 20. Okay, 1, 2, 2.5 spaces. That's not bad. Let's do it again. 18, 19, there's 20. We're at 20 miles an hour right there. 2.5. I hesitated a little bit there, but that was 2.5 parking spaces. So 2.5 parking spaces at its worst. Okay, this time let's see if we can get this bike as quick as it can go, and let's see how close to 25 miles per hour we can get. Here we go. 15 miles an hour. 18, 22, 23, 24. 1, 2, 3, 3.5. So we went 2.5 parking spaces at 20 miles per hour and 3.5 parking spaces at 24. So that's not bad. Let's go ahead and take this bike off-road a little. Here we go. 21.5 miles an hour through a field. Not too bad. I don't want to eat up these roots too hard, but I just want to see how this bike feels off-road. We're getting a little bit of a beating there. Oh, these roots. Whoa. Oh, it made the root test. It did okay. This just goes to show you, if you need to take it off-road, you can. Decent amount of torque too, coming right up these hills. Okay. Woo. Might want to get a suspension seat post, but other than that, these are not off-road tires, so keep that in mind. These are more street tires on this bike. We're going to see if we can pop out throttle only up this hill here. It's pretty steep, so let's see what we do. Come on, baby. Yeah, got up it, and that's a pretty steep hill. A lot of bikes get stuck on that, so that's really good. We're gonna do a 0 to top speed throttle only, and let's see how quick we can get this bike going. We're out here as far as we can. So let's see what our top speed is, throttle only. We're at 11, and this is GPS verified. 19, 20, 22, 22. I'm in a pretty decent headwind here. So 22 miles an hour and 23. Last second we got 23. So 23 miles an hour, throttle only. So that's not bad. The bike's max speed is 25. So one of the really nice things about having a foldable e-bike is the fact that it's foldable. I had to take our Buick Encore in for an oil change and to fix a slow leaking tire. And I'll be honest with you, these days when you take your car for service anywhere, it takes forever. And more reason to want to have a foldable e-bike. I threw it in the back of our Buick Encore, went to the dealership, they needed it for 7 hours. So I left it there, unfolded the bike, took it with me, ran my errands, went to lunch. I even had time to stop home for a while, and then I went back and picked it up. So that's the beauty of having a foldable bike. You're able to have that flexibility to do that, and I do that often. I'm going to show you how easy it is to fold this bike down. The first thing you're going to do is pull back on this red safety and flip the latch open. You can fold the pedals simply by pushing them in, flipping it down. Hold your leg against the bike frame and just fold it. Just like that. We can drop our handlebars by simply lifting this latch. Just like that. So it's a super simple process to fold this bike down. So what do I like about this bike? It's a comfortable bike and it's an easy bike to ride. I like the fact that this bike has a removable display. What a great security feature. I like the fact that it has these padded hand grips. I always liked Mokwheel's grips. They're very comfortable when you're riding, and it just makes for a much more comfortable ride when you're going long distance. I love the fact that it's a foldable bike, and I love the fact that it doesn't feel rickety. A lot of times foldable bikes feel rickety. This is a really solid bike. I like the fact that it has turn signals. I like that it has front suspension with lockout. The seat's not terribly uncomfortable, but I can picture myself putting a suspension seat post on it for like distance rides. I like the fact that the bike includes a back rack and front and rear fenders. I like the fact that it has Logan hydraulic disc brakes, and this bike stops, and it stops fast. I even like the fact that they put a double-sided chain guard on the bike. May not seem important, but it keeps that chain from popping off when you're riding, especially when you're hitting bumps and rough terrain. Okay, it is getting windy, and that's going to wrap this one up for the test ride and review of the Mokwheel Slate. And this is a great foldable e-bike. The first thing I think of when I think of this bike now is quality. It is a quality riding foldable bike. So if you're interested in purchasing one of these e-bikes, there'll be links in the description for you to purchase your own. Like always, ride safe, have fun, see ya.